Hey everyone, welcome back to LDTV. I am your host, You'll Become Lucid, because I believe you will. Today, we're going to be talking about persistent realms. But first, I wanted to run by you guys a new show concept. Thought you might like. It's called Lucid Nightmares. Now, a lot of you have said you've wanted me to go through my own personal lucid dreaming experiences. That's a little difficult, because a lot of my lucid dreaming experiences are not anything weird, just private. I tend to do stuff that is related to family, related to unresolved issues that I have in my personal life, and get past them. I'm a psych major, so that's what I use my lucid dreaming for, my personal lucid dreaming. So lucid dreaming vlogs are a little difficult for me. So instead I've been thinking about doing this Lucid Nightmare show, where I take you guys through lucid dreaming urban legends. Things like the Hag, or Shadow People, stuff like that. Just some backstory behind them. And first I'll give you the spooky rendition, kind of the, Tales of the Crypt version, if you will. And then I'll give you the truth, where these stories came from. And then finally, I'll give you my experiences with them, or my opinions on these entities. Now the thing I love about YouTube is that I don't have to wait for, I don't have to do the show and then wait for ratings to come in. I can just ask you and be straight with you, and you guys can just comment down below your opinions about it. I don't have to wait and see, oh, do they like me? I don't have to do that, and I love it, and it's great. So let me know down in the comments exactly what you think about that, if you'd be into that. Now, persistent realms. Persistent realms, for the purposes of lucid dreaming, are dream worlds that have rules and consequences. And they can be picked up right where you left off. So let's say in your dream, you shot Jeff. Right in the head, shot him dead. Next time you entered that dream world, Jeff would not be there. He would still be dead, and you might have to deal with the consequences of shooting the guy. You would need to resurrect Jeff voodoo style to ever see Jeff in that world again. If you want this persistent realm to be even more difficult, you can add additional rules. You can add a law and order system, where you could be prosecuted for any rules you break. You could add low gravity if you want it to be particularly strange. You can add those kind of laws of physics. What else? You could add a morality system. So let's say you shot Jeff. Jeff's wife might not take too kindly to that and start being really pissy toward you because you shot her husband. That's rude. Now, these dream worlds have a lot of room to be really, really fun. So your dream characters all remember you, and they might even have opinions about you, and you might even be able to get yourself a consistent lover, or a girlfriend, or a spouse, or a boyfriend, or whatever. Yeah, that's something theoretically you could do in a persistent realm lucid dream. There are a couple downsides to this. One being that persistent realms are really hard to keep up. You might, at some point, see Jeff still walking around. That happens. It's a glitch in the system, because dreams don't adhere to the real world. They don't have the same laws and rules. So you might have to work a little bit with it to make your persistent realm truly persistent. You might have to correct inconsistencies. Another potential downside is creating a persistent realm that you enjoy more than actual life. Now, I've never talked to anyone that's had this happen to them, but in theory, if your life is not fulfilling, and I know some people whose lives are not particularly fulfilling, and you have access to something like a persistent realm, you might prefer that. If you give yourself a wife, and you're a particularly lonely type of person, yeah, you might like your lucid dreams better than you like your life, and that can cause some pretty severe issues when you wake up. You might spend your whole day preoccupied with the idea of your dreams. So, that being obviously bad for you, dream responsibly. Persistent realms are a really fun exercise and a really unique way to explore your mind and see exactly how on top of it your mind can be, because it is an exercise. It is something that will kind of strain your brain and flex it. So it can be a really fun way and a really good way to just kind of test yourself. So give a shot at making one. It's tough. You have to really maintain it, and it's not easy. So I'm not good at it. I will say that I am not good at it. You may have questions down in the comments below, and you should post them. You should, because I might know the answer, or somebody else, one of my other subscribers, might know the answer. And I've seen that. I've seen you guys talk to each other and give each other answers to their questions. I'm so pro that you have no idea. I am a proponent of that, and that's awesome, and I love that you're doing that. I'll need to make a website someday. I really should. I should make a website where you guys can just all get together and talk about that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's really off topic. I got really off topic. I might not be able to answer your question, but post it anyway, and I'll dig around. I'll try to do some research, and I'll try to get your question answered. And if I can't, maybe somebody else can. So, but I'm not good at this. I'm really not. And if you have anything to add to the video, obviously put that down in the comments down below as well, because I'm sure I didn't cover all of it. Persistent realms are a really big, expansive aspect of lucid dreaming. Really huge exercise. So if I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below. Well, that's what I've got for you guys today. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my channel for more lucid dreaming videos, and stop by my Twitter at www.twitter.com/becominglucid. And I don't post often, but when I do, I hope it's interesting. That's what I'm going for. As always, thanks for watching, keep dreaming, and stay lucid.